Now, if you love music, then South Africa should be among your destination of choice. From a cappella and pen whistle jive, soul and jazz to punk rock, reggae and even opera, they have it all. Let us take you on a brief music trip to South Africa. South African jazz maestro Hugh Masekela's signature trumpet has enchanted international audiences for over 4 decades. Along with his former wife, the late Grammy Award-winning singer Vincent Makori, they used music to sensitize the world about the brutalities of the apartheid regime in their native country. The talented duo only returned to South Africa after the dismantling of apartheid.
I think it wasn't South African jazz, it was South African music. It's the only music that captured the whole world and was able, South Africa, through its music, to inform the whole world of what was happening here with apartheid. And the whole world turned around and forced their governments to pressure South Africa or to stop their friendship with them. And we're the only country in the world that ever got its information out through music to conscientize the world about our difficulties here. And I think that it's an amazing achievement, but most of all, I think that South Africa's greatest achievement with music was Vincent Makori, because with her, she was like the whole picture of South Africa.
Even through the horrendous years of apartheid, South Africa's music talent relentlessly blossomed, and Masekela and Makori became the most internationally recognizable South Africans, next only to Nelson Mandela. Over the years, the country produced a slew of other high-caliber musicians such as Yvonne Chaka Chaka, Lucky Dube, Vusi Malesela, Busi Mlongo, and Ladysmith Black Mambazo, who became household names across Africa. The music scene in South Africa is a mosaic of virtually all genres, characterized by high energy and great quality. So dynamic is the nation's music scene that every so often another surprise star or group bursts onto the stage and ends up rising to the same standards as the previous talents. One of the latest sensations is the Gugulethu tenors. The self-taught vocalists Mpendula Yawa, Siyabulela Nkola, Tolana November, and Aloisa Lover are pursuing opera, a genre that is not traditionally associated with their native beginnings. They've been described as South Africa's Il Divo, Pavarotti's children, and the diamond of the township, as they shine on local and international festivals, sharing their stage with some local and world-known operatic stars. They recently thrilled fans at a performance in Cape Town.
They're actually awesome. I actually didn't know they existed. It's the first time that I actually see and heard them today. And that's why I decided I'm going to buy the CD. So I said to them they must work on the DVD and I'm going to be an avid fan of theirs.
You know, so they brought tears to my eyes, but they brought joy to my soul. You know, and that is what I grasped this morning. And I look at them and I think, wow, you know, they walk the streets that we won't walk. And they think today they can, like, you know, make a beautiful presentation, you know. They just blew us away. You know, they are just mind-blowing.
The tenors released a self-titled album in 2011, but are only now starting to gain nationwide recognition. The career journey from Gugulethu, the name of their home township that also means pride in the local Xhosa language, has not been easy. Situated 15 kilometers from the city of Cape Town, Gugulethu Township was created in the 1960s under the apartheid system, as black South Africans were not permitted to live in the city. The townships of South Africa at the time were immersed in jazz and upbeat kwaito, but the Gugulethu tenors felt drawn to opera. They started singing together about 10 years ago. while they were still in high school and decided to incorporate contemporary and subtle ethnic elements to make it their own, labeling it Afro-opera.
In our community, there's a very deep cultural connection with choral, gospel, and classical music. And it was very easy for us to fall in love with the music, as we were also inspired by the great singers like Luciano Pavarotti. We chose this music because we also wanted to do something unique, different from kwaito and jazz music, and we also wanted to inspire the youth.
But even with their somewhat unique offering, their tenors say they have struggled to draw a young following that considers opera old-fashioned and boring.